Great tribulation tribulation began around 2012 at the end of the Mayan calendar. Great tribulation started about 2019, which that's where we are right now. The end of Great Tribulation, I predicted back in 2012 would end in 2026. And that's where we are right now. So the last war is occurring right now based on my predictions. And therefore, at the end of this war is going to be 1,000 years of peace when the whole world will start operating according to the laws of God. That's what it means by heaven on earth. Everybody operating according to God's law is going to create heaven on earth. And that's why they said God will come and live amongst us, because God is not going to operate or rule anywhere where the people are not operating according to his law. Yeah, I'm talking about that law that you guys have been dismissing, sitting up in these fake Christian churches. I'm not segregating the Christian church. The whole Christian organization is fake. They produce a bunch of false prophets that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Either way, I'm not going to take up a whole lot of time. This is basically the introduction because there's so much to cover in this thing till it's not even funny. See, we still haven't covered the economy. We haven't covered silver and gold. We haven't covered the stock market. We haven't covered none of these things. So we got quite a bit of ways to go in order to cover this entire lesson dealing with the last days. I got to show you guys who all the players are. I got to show you the ones that are entering the war. You guys probably don't even know who the ones in Ukraine really are. You don't know who the ones in Israel really are. So I'm gonna start right there. Who the Israelites really are, or who these so-called Jews. If you've been listening to me for a while, you know what the Bible says about them fake Jews. You know, the ones that run the U.S. government and the ones that's committing genocide against the people in Gaza, which now that I'm on that subject, that's a whole nother subject needs to be covered too. Because anybody that supports the United States is supporting the genocide in Gaza, because the United States government is supporting the Israelites, I should say the fake Jews that are slaughtering by the thousands the people in Gaza. Now, Iran has a duty and had a duty the whole time to defend the people in Gaza. But I was wondering why Iran was, holding their peace and hadn't done nothing while they killed up about 100,000 of the people of Gaza, which the people of Gaza are Muslims. They're probably not Sunni, Shiite, but they're Muslims. Either way, the only ones that have been supporting those people of Palestine are the Houthis and some of the others Iran-supported proxies. Either way, Iran is now taking up their position where they are providing some support to the people of Palestine by the way that they bombing Israel. Now, the U.S. government is not telling you. They're not revealing to you by orders of fake Jews. They are not revealing to you the fact that Israel is being torn apart over there.
I know there's a lot more to unpack, and we've only scratched the surface. If you're interested in diving deeper and getting all the details, make sure you follow me. That way, you'll get access to all the remaining parts as soon as they're available. You won't want to miss out on the rest of this.